What you doing tonight? Would have been a lousy day for outdoor bush work, but the clean air is nice. Clean air is nice. I Air here is not super like not perfectly clean, but it's definitely a lot cleaner than it was when I lived in LA, like LA or San Fran or Sacramento. I had some IT work. I guess I had to go out there and scout the location and check it out. And I can start planning tomorrow, and then Monday next week I'm gonna be doing just setting up internet connection for like this little business. Kind of fun. Outdoor bush. Is that what you do? Outdoor bush work, or is that just for like your place? Okay, let's do that. So now, exceptional qualities. You know what? My best exceptional quality there. You drive groceries, so you're in and out of the truck. Okay, that's not bad. Mace quality 3. We need more steel chunk. I won't mind. I won't mind a driving job, but if I didn't like IT, then I'd probably do that. We need steel chunks now. Do that. Okay, we need more tan hides. Tan hides, and then what about exceptional? Whoa, we need a lot more things though. We need more Admes wort and awaken Audra and tan hide. Wow, we need 3 more things. 3 more peaceful. Then pizza delivery, but pizza you also make decent money.
Kai, can I borrow your pistol?
I don't usually lend it out.
You make good. You miss the
I was
tips.
hoping to make a few simple
I think you make a good.
What
You get paid in
kinds of
salary. You get paid. Well, you're a driver,
Well, I
so
was going to
you don't get paid
start
per
by
mile. Do you
moving
get
the
paid per
trigger,
hour, or do you get like a salary?
then snapping off. I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fiorme Siverno. At least she isn't our problem anymore. My people let nature judge the turncoats. Always have.
You get paid hourly, but you're not encouraged to rush. That's fair. You've exiled traders before.
Rarely. And only when their guilt
How many
is certain.
how many deliveries do you do?
Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fiorme Siverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else.
That was 30 grocery orders a day. Oh, at least you keep busy. I don't know about you, but like I can't stay idle for too long. If I stay idle too long, I get bored. If you get bored, get restless, and maybe get in trouble. Let's talk about Emerald Stair.
I'll tell you
Big blue
whatever I
bins,
know.
kind of heavy, so you gotta pace yourself. Yeah, no need to rush yourself. You don't need to injure yourself, then you can't work. Huh. I'd like to learn more about Fiorme Siverno.
Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in.
Bit dull, but it's better
It
than
all
the previous job.
started about 50
Well, you
years
don't.
ago. In the
Well, yeah, you
great
still have to
city
deal
of
with people, but
Spirento.
usually it's just people
A young nobleman
working
by
at
the
the
name
shop
of
that
Maxim
you deliver to.
Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position.
I never obviously I never been a driver, but when I was young I worked at a retail shop and I worked at a grocery store and I worked at GameStop and a couple and Little Caesars. I dealt with I was the person dealing with the truck driver. It's kind of cool. Like the regular drivers, we get to know them and have chats while once they finished, dropping off everything, and then we check the manifest and make sure everything's there and the payments, and then just have a little chat before they got to go. You just pick up the return bins and replace with the order. Wait, all you do? Hmm, that's different from the way we used to do it back in the day. Because they have like the big old like a pallet, but with the wheels and everything, and they bring it down. He wished to be elected Duke Bell over the Sangreta Ducado, if I'm mistaken.
Ah, I should have known
There's
you'd
some
be
human
schooled in
interaction
political
depending if they're home.
intrigue. But I'll wager you don't know
Oh,
how this story
you deliver it
goes.
to people's
A
homes,
distant cousin
not
cheated
other.
Maxim out of the
Oh,
title.
you go to
He
the
was
you go to the
devastated.
grocery store or whatever,
His
pick up
political future
you get the receptacle,
uncertain.
and then you deliver.
No
Okay,
one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians.
I misunderstood. I bet.
So, Maxim did what Valians do best.
Revenge.
Precisely. They
Precisely.
say he prayed to
The way
Scan,
she said that.
the effigy, god of rebellion and
Scan!
defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered.
They say
Take
scan. I
their
say scan.
best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just
That's very
that.
dark.
He
Produce urban
gathered a
delivery.
following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark
Sustainable.
god.
It sounds like it because everybody's gonna need. Everybody's gonna need groceries, produce, meats, otherwise. Oh, you just do produce, local supplies, organic stuff. Oh, okay. Very specific, Spud. I like that acronym. I like that. So you found an animancy commune in the living land. Didn't tell me this was gonna be a scary story. I gotta do number 2.
Most of my stories are.
Yes! Oh, I'm
Spirenti
gonna like
was
you
full
more,
of
Giata.
animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out
Mutually
here,
beneficiary arrangement.
including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to
All this
collect
time I've
his
seen a
soul.
Maxim this, Maxim that, and
Of
that's
course,
actually
you
named
and
after a
I know
person.
better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse.
They're not cheap. A lot of customers are rich. Makes sense. Meats, dry goods, dairy, it works. Oh, okay, that makes sense. They have everything. But I'm guessing they mainly focus. They specialize or focus on produce, but they carry everything else. You can find deals on the website, but there's a lot of hooks. And they got a website too. I still don't trust. I still don't trust ordering stuff off the internet. It's ironic because that sounds like I'm a techie guy, but anytime I order what groceries, that is, when it comes to groceries, I feel like it's like I always order through the app, and then people don't want to go and try to find the item I want. They say, "Oh, we can't find it," so it's so annoying. Gluten-free stuff, fake meat costs a fortune. Yeah, it's gross. I'm glad I eat meat, but oh, actually no, not all of it's gross. I've had an Impossible Burger from Carl Jr.'s in Cali. It wasn't that bad. It took me a while to finish it because I had to just kind of get used to it and then let it process in my mind, and then but I yeah, I couldn't give up a real burger for that. But it's situated in Vancouver. Okay, that's Canadian. I'm pretty sure we probably got something like that all over our country too. Suppose he's doing his best.
I have good reason to be critical, but I also know his life isn't as easy as it looks. He and I might squabble in public from time to time.
Where I'm at, but in the bigger
both
cities.
just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening.
I'm in a tiny little
We
place.
should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Oh, poor
Hadn't
Kai.
heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days, you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You
Challenge
learn a lot
accepted.
about people by what scares them.
Some recycling of packaging. They reuse the coal packs to coal bags. It's a decent. Oh, I see. That's awesome. I like that. That's commendable. Reusing packs. As long as they can reuse them and clean them, and then basically recycling of it. That's always good. Good for the environment. Plus, I mean, it just saves money too, right? I'm not sure how much all that would cost if you bought new, but that's good on them. nothing else.
Until next time.
That's right, girl. All right, we need to talk to our boy Kai. Gareth?
I hope you weren't looking to rekindle things with Ludwig. Not after the send-off you gave the Steel Garrote squad waiting in that cave.
Luna and I like to keep things exciting.
I hope you know a good armorer. Or a good healer. In all honesty, though, I'm impressed. Not with your predilections, I mean. Normally, I'm not big on turning on your own, but the Steel Garrote take their beliefs too far.
True that.
I'm glad you didn't let them do it here.
Some of the customers are obsessive recyclers. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I guess anything to excess can be kind of bad. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, let me reiterate that. In like an ideal world, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but especially nowadays, people like to take things a little too far. The girl I wrote on my own. They aren't even in my chain of command.
You could have fooled me. Ludwig talks to Heelgard like a wayward cabin boy. I wonder if he's got the backbone to withstand her. Not you, though. You didn't hesitate.
Oh, I know
That
how
kind
she
of
works.
clarity is rare. To know in the moment what you've got to do and do it. I
Oh,
envy that.
you flatter me. Hey, you could have left me for dead, but you carried me to Livianos. As a spell employee, isn't it your mandate to push for recycling? She asked. One lady asked why you couldn't take the boxes back. You don't take the boxes back.
Kai's always doing things to help others, no matter the cost. It's going to get him killed one day.
You two are gonna make me blush. And purple's not.
Why
my
don't you
best
take the
color.
boxes back? Ha! Not your best
What?
color.
Thanks. Just
I want
be
to
on
see
the
Kai.
lookout.
Let's make
The
Kai
Steel
blush.
Garrote isn't likely to forgive and forget.
Just be the lookout. Yep. I'm not. That's. You've been to Emostair before.
It's been years. It was always green and overgrown, but I don't remember it being quite
No
this.
room. Okay. That makes perfect sense to me. Very pragmatic. Aggressive?
Yeah. Something about Emerald Stair has always been unsettling. Everything in the living lands grows wild, but it's different here. Those giant roots, whatever they are,
One of those
I don't
strangle
remember
roots,
them
huh?
being quite as big or close to the settlement.
I mean, recycling storage? That's fair. That makes sense. Maybe it's related to the Animenster work.
We have gotten a bit
Oh.
involved in
Hey,
nature.
Giata.
Perhaps nature is responding in kind.
Maybe. Either way, stay sharp while we're here.
That's all, Kai. Good night.
Nudge me if you hear anything in the woods.
Will do, my friend. Will do. You guys. You have something else to say. They are grocery biz, not a
When you were
recycling
in the
service.
Navy, did you
Yeah,
ever get
yes.
shipwrecked?
No, that makes sense.
Once, the seas were choppy.
Don't need
We
to, like,
scraped the edge of a reef, pretty far from any of our bases.
add additional-
Unfortunately,
And when the rations
Boss.
ran out, did you
Makes sense.
did I what?
eat any of your crewmen?
Ooh, can we? We got this exceptional quality, so we're gonna see if that's gonna do any more damage. It's exceptional. So everything we've been doing is like been fine. I say fine, and like fine, especially like fine 1, fine 2, especially fine 3, but fine 2 is probably good. Now this is exceptional. Hold the herd. A full. What's this? A full combo attack deals high stun and bleed accumulation. Let's try that. You try to explain this to the one lady, but that he didn't have room for it, and she cheekily said, "We'll make room. We'll make room." Some people, yeah. Some people can't reason with, can't get through to this. Very childish, yeah. Let's see. It's a 0-3. That's a 1-3. That's trick. You know what? There we go.
No, we went fishing and harvested fire kelp.
Hey, Kai, you got
I
something else?
still
to-
can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-law.
Yeah, she sounds like she sounds like a Karen Munchie.
Stare. I don't know what awaits her, but I can't think of much worse than losing home.
I feel that. That's surprising coming from you. Aren't you all for giving people the benefit of the doubt?
Well, yeah. But there are some lines you don't cross.
Yeah, I gotta play Mass
Turning on
Effect,
your own
man.
people is one of them.
I agree completely.
You'd think that'd be an easy position to hold. But I've seen better soldiers than Dorso
Brandon
cross
Keener.
lines you can't come
Harris.
back from.
Mass Effect. Oh, got it. Hey, what's this about? When you showed up the first time and greeted her, she said, "You're not Dan. He's just supposed to be Joe." Well, yeah, I'm not Dan, but guess what? This is my route now, so yeah, that's how it is.
I saw this in Rawatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers.
That's exactly what I would have
sisters,
said.
battling
Pleased to meet you too, lady.
pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
This is different. Deadfire was the Guanas for centuries. The living lands haven't belonged to any one people since the Godless.
I'm less worried about who has a claim to the living lands than what Adir might ask of you. Same as Rawatai asked of us.
Do that.
Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own.
Oh yeah, of course.
Don't let your allegiance
They do what they gotta do.
Something you can't live with.
That's, you know,
Here if you need me.
indeed, Kai. Much appreciated. Okay, you guys are done. Alright, we're done.
What is it you like so?
You know, you were taking the deliveries at the same time. She had a car with a tip for Dan, and you would have given it to him. Well, I mean, now you kind of you to do it, because if the dude did a good job, he deserves a tip. But there should have been a way that she could have done it electronically through the app or whatever.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we
Priestess of
remove the-
Badapp. You seem important.
If you've come to Naku Tedek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps?
We're actually here to conduct some research.
I see. Well, do remember that this is a holy site, and others may be meditating.
Even though you were, oh, yeah. So she'll tip the guy she likes that doesn't even live with her anymore. Yeah. But it's whatever, dude. You know, it sucks, but it's no. I understand you. Don't even worry about that. I know. Hey, you did your job. You're getting paid. Dude, she doesn't matter, man. Screw her, dude. She doesn't matter, bro. Don't let her live rent free in your hand. No Karen's worth that, bro. You get paid to do your job. You don't need to. Just I you know what? I don't even like people like that anymore. That's why I couldn't do those kind of jobs. Because I would blow up on somebody. But no, actually, I'll probably get fired because I'm being rude. I won't even say anything. I'm saying, hey, yep, okay, yep. Nope, no time for chit chat. Boom.
Naku Tedek dates back to ancient times. It was,
Dude,
and
don't worry about it,
remains,
Munchie.
a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately,
You let that shit get to you, bro. It's not
godless
worth it.
ruins have a strong
She's one person.
connection to the other
Don't let her
side.
get to you like that.
They
She's
attract
winning.
Unwanted attention.
Ooh, I can pass this check. I don't let people bother me anymore. Once they're out of sight, they don't exist anymore. Unfortunately, unless of course you have to go see her again, but then just be indifferent. Don't even worry about it. Just drop, if you have to deal with it again, just drop it off. Don't even worry about it, dude. Well, I mean, you're venting about it. I understand like why you're talking about it, but yeah. You're not worried about it, just like telling us. Yeah, no, I understand. But sometimes it's a little nugget of annoyance, and you're still letting that live rent free because it pissed you off. I understand. You gotta be strong on that. No, I do appreciate the story though, and I can relate. But it just makes me think about all the crap I had to deal with growing up and those stupid jobs I had. I can see why animators would find this place intriguing.
Wherever there's an Audra pillar, you can count on animancers
Dealing with people
circling it
sucks,
like
man.
flies.
An unflattering, but
Most people
not
suck.
unfair comparison.
When it comes to actually
When
doing
my
a
order
job,
first heard of
retail
this
or
place,
otherwise.
they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next
Not
life.
everybody, but I couldn't do delivery because, yeah, I'm a nice person, but I can get along with anybody. But all it takes is one idiot, and I'm gonna flip out, and that's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be problematic. Strange assignment.
Strange. I don't think so. Death is the most ordinary thing.
Oh, it
in the
doesn't
world,
bug me.
second only to life.
It doesn't bug me at all. But
Reincarnation is not a perfect
yeah, it just
system.
seems like you
The
that was weighing
flaws
you
and
down. And you need to get off your shoulders. That's
inefficiencies are
fine.
why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance
Dude, you don't
with
ever gotta
Aaron,
apologize, bro. You're
we are
welcome.
midwives of a different labor. Life into death.
It didn't bother me. I was just saying, hey, I can relate, you know. I'm just saying, I don't. Once the day's done, I don't let it. I don't think about it anymore. That's just me. I'm just speaking my truth, dude. Dude, don't even feel pity for them. They're not worth it, man. People like that don't deserve pity. They don't deserve sympathy or anything. Hopefully somebody will set them straight down the line, because if they're gonna that attitude is gonna get them in trouble. I'm here for the animacy reason, but I promise to be respectful.
That's all I ask. Thank you, godlike.
Even death is a logical system. Full
True
of
that.
rules made to be broken.
I just don't like people, man.
Here's hoping none of us.
I don't talk to anybody other than people on stream, and when I do my IT projects, which is how I make money now. I'm lucky. Most of the people I deal with, they're way better than anybody I've dealt with in my other jobs. All right, Jim Morrison. People are strange when you're a stranger. Women look wicked when you're unwanted. Yeah. People are strange when you're a stranger. I love that song. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. The streets are uneven when you're down. I've been to Jim Morrison's grave in Paris. That's probably one of the coolest things I've done. And I didn't even know that it was there. Also, this is like custies. Oh, that's just shorthand for customers. Custies. I swear to God, I had to look at that twice because I don't know why my brain thought you were saying crusty. Hey, I've had some pretty awesome people that I've dealt with, even back in the day when I was like 13, and delivering newspapers and stuff like that.
Just move the machines out of the way.
That's weird. I like it. I like weird. So don't take this as condescending. I like weird. I like it. If I was trash though, if I was trash, all I would hear is crusty, 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 because I'm. I would add an R in there. Also, I just thought that was funny. Crusty. Then again, I've been rewatching like SpongeBob, so Krusty Krabs. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that before. Last time I was playing Spider-Man. He's not being a chef and service person. Ugh. Service. I could never do HR or customer service. Which is weird because like when I'm not working, like I can talk to anybody and have a good conversation. Superpower, but Edouard Roquescu? Edouard Roquescu? A true pioneer in the field of self-experimentation after breaking his soul apart. He lost the knowledge of how to be a human again. May his greatest achievement never be replicated. Wow, that sounds kind of like when Voldemort made a Horcrux. Maxim Vidal, husband, father, visionary without equal. He gave us a new beginning, a new land, a new purpose, and asked for nothing in return. Viola makes Inferno his legacy and our responsibility. Wherever he rests, may he rest in peace. Oh yeah, they get the writing too. There's two magnetic server people be cloned.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
I've never been a waiter, but I think I could probably do it. I don't know about now, but when I was younger, my memory was really sharp. I could probably done. But I've been never been anything serious. Like I made pizzas at Little Caesars and like the pizza shop, and made burgers at a few places, and the food stuff. I think the only job I ever had at like a restaurant, it was like a Mexican restaurant, was dishwasher. That was fun.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery, armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
Like I like that, but I just couldn't do it as work. Like, especially like that kind of like gainfully employed situation. I don't know. I could probably get along with anybody, and I could probably do a good job. But all it takes is one person. Because I've seen waiters get frustrated with customers because the customer was got all mad, but then even when they would correct it and they realized their mistakes, they didn't apologize. Yeah, I have a very bad temper. I think you gotta be social butterfly, but people personally, but you gotta have. I also feel like you gotta have you gotta be patient. And you gotta be made of certain stuff, and I'm going. There's some people out there who just like Bruce Lee said, be like water, and just you'll see you work effectively, and they often want to take you down a notch. Yeah, that's people. People like that are just petty. Those are the same kind of people who just don't have any problems, but they want to make something, or they're just jealous. Maybe they're jealous. They're just jealous that you work better, you work more effectively than they do. You're more productive. Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul? Yeah.
We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I always say it's good to know your limits. It's good to know your limits so you can stay in your lane and be where you're most where you're most effective. Because if you try to it's occasionally it's good to slowly push your limits and stuff like that, but you also gotta have some humility and be like, okay, yeah, that's not for me. I can't do that, and I don't want to slow down the business, because any business takes a hit, and more or less likely to get fired, or whatever.
This is no time for hesitation.
I don't like lying.
All right. Drawing on the energy of the
I used to try to lie all the time. I'm not good at lying either.
Low-frequency ethereal vibration.
But now I don't. Now I'm getting older. I just don't give a flying flip, and I just tell the brutal, honest truth. Sometimes people prefer the
I
lies.
could go for some pie.
But
shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. Focus is warming up.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not.
Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this? Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Certain truths are different, but there's some things that are Universal.
We twine. We twine.
Go in a circle. Okay.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
I felt strange for a moment, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
Well, point of views. I wouldn't say everything people say, whether it's me, you, anybody else, is the truth. Doesn't mean this is. It's just my opinion. Opinions like assholes, we all have one, but I just feel like sometimes it's not always truth. I feel like that word truth is another word akin to love, etc. that's been overused. I feel like it's more point of views. Your opinions, your point of views. I feel like that'd be more correct terminology. Because I feel like I like science. I consider myself like an amateur scientist. I don't know everything, but I be learning, I be studying. And I feel like there's like objective truths and then there's people's like personal like point of views. And the cards can't math, you can use in cash. Oh no. Karma's a bench. You don't screw around with karma, bro. Believe me, it'll come back and bite you in the ass. But I don't do it because I've been screwed out of it. You know, who cares they can't math? Don't screw them out of that, man. As long as they're not being addicted. It's not worth it with you know, I don't practice religion anymore, but I don't believe in karma. I trust in karma because I swear to God, karma is real, dude. Using cash. I hate using cash, though, to be honest with you. I don't like using cash. It just takes so long because you don't know if this person's going to count fast, this person's going to count slow, or know how to math. And I just don't want to do it. I'm just going to slide my card. I want to be in and out done. It's so boring, man. Wait for people to dig into pocketbooks and grab out the wallet and stuff like, you know, take the cash. And, and sometimes they got the coins counting. I was like, oh my God, just freaking give a 20 or something. I up her cash. Unless of course if I had my own business, I'd probably want cash, but yeah. So we find the source, cut it off at the root.
My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
You know, I don't know about Canada. I know, and the U.S. dollar is actually not worth anything. Ever since it got taken off the gold standard, it's kind of weird how our money is not worth anything. It's only worth it's only worth anything because we say it's worth something. In other countries and what have you, and businesses accept it. You want to go down the secret entrance?
Naturally.
Naturally.
After you.
After you go. I mean, okay, by all means.
Down there now.
Yeah, that's right.
Gods, did you open that door?
Yeah, I remember those days. You know what's funny though? I say I like to use my cards, but in 2015 I went to Japan and I went to Korea. In Japan, they don't mind taking card, but a lot of shops and stuff in South Korea, they still prefer cash. What's up, dude?
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one.
Luminous Alpha.
Who are you, stranger?
Just a traveler looking for answers.
The way that passage opened, I'd say the answers are looking for you. When you're finished, maybe you could help a servant of the gods.
We serve the same masters. What do they ask of us today?
The same thing every Aethasian wants. To be left in peace. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widewin.
Widewin.
Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
Which way did they go? We can't let him get away with it.
He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgon glade. If you find him,
Glade.
please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right.
No, but it might make me feel better. What's an old Asian priest doing out here anyway?
Most of my faithful brethren became acolytes of Berith. But she is not the only god who embodies the cycle of life. This is where souls return to the living lands. Can't you feel it?
I don't do Visa though. I have a MasterCard, and you're not wrong, but dude, you know what I do? All my money is on my checking account, and from my app or the website, I can transfer. I only transfer enough money I'm going to spend. That's it. Whatever money I'm not going to spend, it's not even on my checking account, which is I used to spend. I very anal about that. Plus, they own a lot of branches to my bank in this town, so I'm not gonna drive over town just get gas, you know. And plus, I want to be doing other things. I want to come home and edit videos because I edit videos for my Twitch channel for YouTube, but also I do like editing for some like YouTubers, make a little money on the side of doing that. So everything I have is all digital, but yeah, maybe one day, you know, the sun will just take out all our technology with solar flares and big old EMPs, even though they're kind of mostly protected from it, but a big enough blast could do it. But no, seriously though, yeah. I never used to do that. But this dude named Chris I met a long time ago, like, well, 11 years now. God, that's crazy how long it's been. He did that and he suggested I should do that. And it's worked out great deal. All that you just don't like part where the money going isn't always explain as to where the purchase is from. Oh, dude, I keep detailed notes too. My first wife, God rest her, she used to like notes and everything she spend, whether it was cash or card. So I got a book. I got a book for it. Like an actual physical book. I don't know. I've been feeling a lot lately. It's hard to interpret it.
This is a place of power. Stay a while. Perhaps it will speak to you. May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
Wow. Okay.
Doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know.
That
any
dude's
grave
way too
robbers.
passive.
Saints relic.
I can sense his. Oh, sorry. Enemy can't hurt him. Ah, get out of here.
Some of these
Filled up
rules
as
are
intellect,
older
but
than
just no business listed. I never had that problem, unless of course it's a specific like it's a small business or something like that. I never had an issue of knowing what I spent, but I usually do keep my notes.
Something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
It does,
I
Kai.
wonder,
It does.
Did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
Yeah, but it's best to be frugal with your money. At least I think so. I'm getting better at that. They're work in progress, but
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia.
millennia.
Sorry,
Really?
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Damn, this place has been around that long?
Once we reach the bottom.
Whoa. Not great with money, but not hobby either. Cover your bases. I never buy anything for myself unless I pay. I make sure I have a roof over my head, food, lights are on, and internet because I do a lot of stuff outside of streaming to make money. And you know, anything else I may need. Falling bruiser.
Come on.
Show me what you got. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. I need to get more grog. Yeah, I really do. I used to live in Vegas, and I had this friend that he was a good guy, man. Now he's paying me back, but I got tired of like helping him cover some of his rent because he had a gambling addiction. Ooh, that's so meaty. That is lovely right there. You just got spanked, son. Yeah. All I know is I've been homeless twice in my life when I was younger. Yeah. I rather have a place to live and everything all my basic things covered.
You're not looking so good.
Than be homeless. Okay, they did.
Good shooting, Kai.
Good shooting indeed, guys. Okay,
I can
electricity.
start that generator for you. Say the word.
That's okay, I got it. I see what Code Carnage likes that two-handed sword he got. Ooh, that's bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
Aye, aye.
Oh, good, 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 good. That's common. Buff apply plus 20% damage and ooh, I think that's like a few minutes, right?
Look out. Some kind of...
Yes, at least know where it's Kai. Oh, come on, guys, come on. Come on, guys. Okay,
Come on! Come on!
thanks again. Oh, don't oh, they extended it to me. Got me a dagger. I hope that's the last of that water. That water is not. It's very nasty. Bird skeleton priest. Alright, let's rock and roll.
Try.
Oh, got a bruiser, got a bruiser. Finally got around to submitting a request to Amazon about the drivers leaving items return bins. Oh, that sucks.